Hey guys, so today I am going to be doing a first impressions video. I have a good amount of new stuff. I definitely don't have a full face, but I have some new things that just came out in the drugstore that I really wanted to test out for you guys and review and do a first impressions. So I found a bunch of new Wet n Wild makeup at Target. Wild Crush collection. They have I grabbed mostly the honey and the chocolate inspired ones, the In Love with Cocoa and the honey collections. I mostly bought those, but they have a whole cherry collection of all of the same products. They have primer, rose, or not rose, well, I think it's probably this same product in just packaged with this and probably with a scent to it, with a different scent. Sadly, it's limited edition, which I know really sucks. I don't like when things are limited edition because when I use them, I feel like, especially if I'm gonna review them, they're not gonna be around for very long. So, but if you have a Target near you, they might have it there. They had it at my Target. I'm not really sure why it was in Target because I got it yesterday, and on Wet n Wild's website it says that it's not available yet to buy on their website, but it's already in Target, so I'm kind of confused about that. But anyway, I'm still going to review these for you. But yeah, they have their primer waters for this packaging and a new primer. I think it's the same as their hydrating primer serum that I love, that I use like all the time, in this same packaging with a scent to it. I got the In Love with Cocoa one, and then I also grabbed a new e.l.f. putty bronzer because these are new. They didn't have the lightest color, so I just got the second to lightest, I believe. And then they have little face palettes here. Some of them I think are blush and highlight, and the other ones are just bronzer and highlight. This one's bronzer and highlight. I got the Mine honey one, and then they have eyeshadow palettes for all of the collections, and they have lip kits as well, which I'm really excited to have a lip kit. I feel really fancy. I have never bought a lip kit before, so I don't know, I'm just excited about that. I'm weird. And then I also grabbed the new e.l.f. Big Mood mascara, so I'm gonna try this out. So yeah, I have a couple of new products that I want to use, so let's just get started. I'm going to start off like I always do with my e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer and my e.l.f. concealer brush, because this is what I always do for eyeshadows. I'm going to do a mixture between, I'm going to do an eye look with both of the palettes that I got. I don't like that I didn't practice, but I want it to be a first impressions video. So hopefully the makeup look doesn't turn out too horribly bad, because I want it to be an actual first impressions video. So I think I'm going to jump into the Be Mine Honey palette. They're called pigment palettes, and I think I'm going to go in with this color right here in the middle. It's like a nice transition. I'm going to set down my inner corner and my brow bone with my Wet n Wild Brulee eyeshadow. I love this eyeshadow. I do this in every single tutorial. and every single time I do my makeup because it's just really good to help me with blending. So yeah, I'm going to start off with that middle shade. It's like a light transition, but it has like, it's kind of a weird color because it's a little bit yellowy, but it's also, it's kind of like a muted yellow with a little bit of brown. Like a taupey yellow. It's kind of weird. I've never seen a color like it, but it's really pretty. But yeah, when I saw the collection, I just gravitated more towards the honey and the chocolate palettes. So I wanted to get those and test them out. So I'm just putting this in my crease with the Morphe JH32 brush. I'm going to go in with this color right here. It's like a little bit darker and a little bit more orangey. And I'm just going to blend that a little bit tighter in my crease with the Morphe JH33 brush. So then I'm going to jump into the In Love with Cocoa pigment palette, and I'm going to use this color right here. It's like a warm brown. I'm going to use this Morphe M124 brush. It's a tiny crease blender, and I'm going to put that on the outer lid and the outer corner of the crease and blend it up into the crease. Oh, and I didn't even talk about the scents of these. This honey palette, it smells like candy. I guess you could say it has a little bit of a honey smell, but it smells a lot like candy. It's a nice smell, but then again, this chocolate palette smells a little bit like chocolate. It's not too overpowering, but it definitely has that sweet scent, which I love. I was really hoping that it would have a scent, and it does, so that makes me really happy. But yeah, I'm just applying that color in the crease. And blending it out. So far, these colors are working perfect. They're nice and pigmented, as you can see. Kind of what I expected from Wet n Wild's eyeshadows. So then I'm going to deepen it up even more, and I'm going to use this. Don't drop my mirror. I'm going to use this color right here. It's a little bit more reddish and a little bit darker. And I'm going to put that also on the outer corner a little bit more tightly in that outer corner. I'm not going to bring it up and into the crease or anything. I'm just going to stick it right here. Finished my other eye off camera, and now I'm going to figure out what I'm going to put on my lid. This color is like calling my name. It's so pretty. To use Morphe M124 brush. I'm just going to pack that right on the lid. Very pigmented right off the bat. I don't even need a spray or anything. It's so pigmented. That's so pretty. And then I'm going to use this color right here. It's like another pretty gold shade. And I'm going to use that. It's just lighter and not as yellow. And I'm going to put it in my inner corner. I didn't even mention that all of these products were $5 each at Target. I really enjoyed the eyeshadow palettes. They worked really well. I didn't have any trouble blending or with any shades not being pigmented, so I'm happy about that. But then I'm going to do my face makeup now. So I am going to use the Wet n Wild In Love with Cocoa Primer Serum. I think this is probably going to be just like the hydrating primer serum that I love. It smells like chocolate, which I love. It has like gold shimmers in it. So let's see how that looks on the face. Oh yeah. So far it feels just like their regular hydrating primer serum, just with a chocolate scent, which I love. Yeah, it has little shimmers in it. You can see it on the face. It could also be from fallout from my eyeshadow that actually got on my face as well. But if you don't like that, then I probably wouldn't recommend this to you. But I think it's alright. I think it'll be good, and it'll get covered up with foundation. So for that today, I'm using the Essence Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation. I just got this not that long ago. It's a kind of newer product. It's not super new though. More new to me, but I've been loving this product. So I thought I would use it in another video. But yeah, I like that primer. I'm going to definitely be using that again at some point. If I'm ever in a very sweet mood and I want to use scented makeup, I think that will be something I will use a lot for that. And then I'm going to use my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Then I'm going to use the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer, which I'm really excited about. I love their putty blushes. I'm going to use this e.l.f. Buffing Foundation brush. I normally use this like teeny tiny little brush to straight contour with, but since this is a bronzer, I'm going to use something a little bit bigger to kind of use a little bit more. Wow. Nice warm toned bronzer. It looks really pretty. But I don't see any shimmers on my face anymore after the foundation from that primer. I think they were pretty finely milled shimmers and I don't really see them anymore. I'm going to set my face, my whole entire face, with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. So I just set my whole face. And now I'm going to go in to the Wet n Wild Be Mine Honey Face Palette. I'm going to use this color right here as my bronzer. It's very shimmery. I don't know if this is actually supposed to be a bronzer, but I'm not going to be able to use it as a highlight because it's way, way, way too dark. So I'm just going to use it as bronzer, as like a shimmery bronzer. And this smells like candy, which I really like. I just kind of grabbed this one. I didn't really look at the colors, which I really should have, but I don't know. So then I grabbed the BH Cosmetics Vanilla Cream Truffle Palette. Ugh, this is new to me, but not really actually new. I absolutely love the scent, and I can imagine that they are such good blushes. I like just touching them. They're so soft. To mix this color right here and the more peachy shade together and apply those on my cheeks. Then there is a highlighter in here, but it looks so incredibly dark. It's like as dark as my eyeshadow, and it's not going to look good on me. I wish I would have looked for another one, like actually looked at the colors that was in the product so I could make sure that it would work for my skin tone. But I don't think I'm going to be able to use that. Use this e.l.f. highlighter in white gold. I think it will match the eyeshadow look we have going on today. So I just filled in my brows. I just did my eyebrows off camera because it's nothing new, and I'm going to use the new e.l.f. Big Mood mascara. I believe Juicy Jazz said this was a really nice mascara. It's really big for my liking because I have really small eyes, but hopefully it will work out alright. So I'm just going to curl my lashes because I always do that, and test out how good this mascara is. I have pretty good lashes normally. Let's just see. So far it's looking really good. It's not clumping up immediately or anything on my lashes. I have definitely seen a lot worse mascaras. It's giving me some volume. That made my lower lashes very long. Yeah, this seems like a pretty nice mascara. I was a little bit afraid by the big wand, but it worked out pretty well. Okay, and then I'm going to use the Kiss So Wispy lashes, and these are the Kiss number 11s. I'm going to apply those with my Kiss lash glue liner. Do my lips now, and I'm going to use the Honey Be Mine lip kit. It comes with a like brown lip liner and a clear gloss, and it has a little bit of a yellow tint to the gloss. I know this because I swatched them a little bit because I just couldn't help it. A lot of these products I like took a swatch of or smelled them before because I just couldn't help it. I was really excited. So yeah, this is the lip liner. So let's see. It smells like candy, just like the other products. Oh, that's a really pretty color. It's nice and creamy. So then I'm going to use the gloss. Now this doesn't smell like candy. It actually smells like honey. It has an amazing sweet honey smell. It smells so good. Love that gloss. It's nice and smooth. It's not super sticky or anything. This is the completed drugstore first impressions and review video on the new Wet n Wild products and a couple of new other things. Everything in this video turned out perfect. I wasn't unhappy with anything that I used. I'm really happy with the way my makeup looks. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!